Alright, we're back.
You know what your problem is, Kelsey?
More
Why,
Zula
yes, he's standing
Ilath-Pal.
right in front of me.
If your problem is uncontrollable desire, then yes, I am.
Right.
Ramarin.
Skyrim
I've
has
always
no
wanted a man
use
who
for your
cleans his
kind.
eyebrows.
Julienne's an assistant innkeeper.
That's close enough.
Have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous? As if you need to train for that sort of thing. Who do they think they are? Bards?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't care less about
So much work.
Neat. I'm gonna put it over here. Oh well.
peasant customs and their various modes of succession.
You mages always think you're the center of everything. You've got it all wrong.
I'm debating
You're
if I
the
want to wait
center of
on
the world,
this guy.
Kelsey. I am.
Nah.
Yes? You lead on.
Interesting.
A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink.
You lead,
Taken
and
together,
I'll
they
do
will
whatever you
empty
say.
your
I'll have to talk to Ramarin later then. Remember at the start of this playthrough when we used to take carriages everywhere? There's a lot of stuff that we don't do anymore. I do actually need to write in the note in the journal. I should keep that up. Okay. Actually, if we're gonna fight some bandits, ooh, gold. Oh no, I can't look at the map. Even M doesn't work. OBS. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it is up there. Here. Let's just do this.
Come forth from oblivion.
I'll make a quick save.
I can take you. No more. I yield. Oh.
Darn. I don't think I got anything from that one. All right.
I think I need a new pair of boots. Where should we go shopping? The market or the caves?
I killed some forsworn for a bounty. If you don't mind, I will feed off them.
I will not stop you from feeding, but there are rules. Do it away from the tents, and do not drink where a child or a curious Nord might see. When you finish, rinse juniper if you have it, and let me place a thin ward over the bodies so whatever hungers them does not linger.
Suit yourself, Zula, but give us no warning.
Shadow
I
hide
do
you.
not fancy watching anyone prise open a throat under my nose at 1 in the morning. If you must do it quick, be discreet, and for the love of Eek, don't use the campfire to seal the flavor. I'll keep watch and tip off any wandering gods. Sorrowry, yes, but I expect at least one sweet roll offered afterward as penance.
All right, let's carry on. There's a Nordic runestone I want to study before morning.
You did as I asked. At least, discreet and away from the tents. Good. Don't forget the juniper rinse. Blood left on the hands or robes will tempt worse things than frost. I'll set a damp thread over the bodies and copy the rune pattern from that ruined stone while you walk ahead. If it hums odd, step back and let me read. It's cadence first.
Well, I'll be damned, efficient and polite. Fine, Dragonborn, carry on, but keep your elbows clean and your appetite civilized. I'll do the polite part and watch the road for any curious Nords or guard dogs. If that stone looks like trouble, poke it with a stick first and not with your mouth.
Let me check. I want to see if I'm at 100 on anything. Doesn't look like it. But this is nearly done. Same here. Neat.
You are surrounded by enemies. Victory will be mine!
Nah. I'll cut back on ingredient collecting. Already gained so many levels from alchemy, and I'll continue to gain more just off of the farm, basically, with frenzy potions and whatever I buy from shops. At some point it just goes to postponing, or not postponing, but prolonging the campaign. Two of these cards so close together. Who's this lady?
Wabbajack, 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 wabbajack!
They're over here. I'll wait on that one, as I'll probably get it whenever a bounty eventually targets that place.
All right, this is where the verse to King Olaf should be. Sweet roll to anyone who can tell me the most about the poem King Olaf, or anything else interesting.
Cesargo smells the verse like a hot scroll. King Olaf is a famed Nord warrior poet. Olaf One Eye, I think. His verse often celebrates battle and the sea, yes. Cesargo remembers a stanza about wolves and longships. Where is the sigil? Passion set for Titans near the doorway.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Shadow
Hype.
I cannot pass. This is Dead Man's Respite. The verse might be a bold card to guard the king. Watch for traps in the throat while you listen.
Ass.
Wow. Should have paralyzed him, but I was like, surely my blade should be able to kill. Well, the conversation didn't get saved, so that's lovely.
Was it me? Or was that ghost playing a lute? I think I even heard music, but perhaps that part was in my head.
heard that.
Ass! You're dead.
Die, damn you! Let's get this over with!
Time to end this.
Suffer for your insolence.
Take that! Then, so, what's next? Please.
Neat.
Something other than fighting?
They say that the Druggerers is of dragons. Huh, well, we all have to be slaves to something, so why not giant word eaters?
Oh wow, it wasn't Bard. Oh, no. Basically is. That's the exit. I don't want to just repeat what I did last time. But maybe I should.
We are here for the verse to King Olaf. Sweet roll to anyone who can tell me something about the poem or the subject.
Cesargo remembers a verse about Olaf's blade that burned like summer lightning across a winter sea.
Oh, King Olaf, yes. Oh, King Olaf, yes. Charming fellow in poems, isn't he? Brave, a little tragic, probably adored his books. Sweet roll if it's a nice rhyme about glory and regret.
The verse will likely be formulaic, phrase descent portent. Olaf poems often claim kinship as a duty imposed by fate. Look for motifs of oaths, the storms, and a final, quite bonchill. Sweet roll for a stanza with an Ashsalt image.
A sweet troll, eh? Fine, Olaf's verse tends to favor short, punchy lines about axes and winter. If you want specifics,
I'll give the sweet roll to Bralina, but all of you need to brush up on Nordic history.
Cesargo will admit when others sing better than he. King Olaf's verses like to call him Wolf Son of the North. The rhyme leans on the sea and oaths, a king who hears the wine and answers with steel. Cesargo suspect. The stanza you seek names Olaf's ship, and his oath to a fallen brother then turns to a hush of snow, and a finer, quiet blade glance.
Sweet roll for Prelina. Well deserved. She's the one who remembers the proper assault and the line about the... Fomala King's books. Olaf's fall will finally lost men. You win! I submit! Charming, really.
The King Olaf first divided in 3 parts. Host, burden, and benefit.
God damn you!
To the sea, images of tide brings froth, or fishing nets and borage, and a closing couplet that refrains glorious obligation. If you read aloud,
Let's get this over with!
Shadow hides you.
the line will carry the oath pledges.
Victory will be mine! Let's get this over with!
That's one less thing to worry about.
At least I like to think so.
Interesting, very interesting.
May I help you, Archmage? You lead. I'll follow.
Did we actually jump down? I don't remember that. Guess so.
Watch where you are hitting Sarah. This is the power of the Telvanni.
You won't get away.
That's the last of them.
Wish I did that in third person.
Shadow hide you.
Where's my party?
You're dead.
You won't get away.
I did hit 100. Neat. Let's see if illusion will unlock it. No, probably not. You can set it for it to be able to, but
Thanks.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
no. Yes. Is it even worth it for heavy armor? Yeah, I don't have the stamina for this. Actually, I should really look at this one here. I want to see if I can trigger that. That sounds funny. Alright, so that's neat. Oh, this can increase even more. Is that all? Did I get all of Mafala? Looks like it. If only there was a Boethia one. Enemies that attack you lose stamina and magicka based off of their missing stamina. So if they're, what, 50% on stamina, they lose the rest of their stamina. Neat.
Victory! What? Them.
Goes for 300.
I bet that hurt.
Ass!
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that. It looks like
Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Alright, BOB sesh. Alright, let's see if it crashes again. Which will be fine because I have returned with ice cream. Indeed, it did crash again. Alright, previous save. Alright, let's try this one. Oh, I gotta redo all of the picking of perks. Let's focus on... Oh, I can't get these. Wow. 10 out of 10 name. Now let's focus on... Did I get this for free? Did I get this for free? Maybe? Duragorth would be funny. Whoops, not Azura. I just want to see. Neat. Also neat.
It looks like this ghost wants us to follow him. Sure, why not? I mean, it's not every day a stranger invites you into his home. Unless you're a courier, then it happens almost regularly.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No!
Fine!
It looks like
Shadow
this
hide
ghost
you.
wants us to follow him. Sure, why not? I mean,
You're dead.
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
you!
He will make for a devil.
Come up. Where are you?
That's what I thought. Come on.
Let's get on that.
It's the last of them, but we should be cautious in case there are others.
Why won't you die? Ass. Am I supposed... Ass. Am I supposed to be a... Why won't you... Take that! Ass. Victory will be my...
Bench of a nightclub.
Let's get this over with! Take that! Victory will be mine! Die, damn you! Victory will be mine!
My wrist. No, wait, it was that one's head.
Take that!
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Victory will be mine! Take that!
The way's clear. Let's keep moving.
I am so confused. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've counted these before. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. I need to look this up at some point. Maybe once we're done with this dungeon.
Shadow hide you.
Such is the power of the written word. All right, I have the verse, but a lot of it has been redacted. I hope the Bard's College can work with what's here.
If there's redaction, the Bard's College can still reconstruct meter and rhyme from what's left, yes. Bring what you have, margins, line breaks, any marginalia, and I'll mark probable interpolations for them.
Oh, verse with holes. How romantic. Sarah hopes the bards can stitch it back together without turning it into a dirge about missing slippers. Give it to them, and if they get coy, I'll charm the lead bard into honesty.
Cesargo will read it too. If the words hide the power or a name, Cesargo will sniff it out with sparks and superior intellect. Let the bard sail the gaps. Kashit notes written quickly.
Redacted verses are like caffeine sweet rolls. Someone took a bite but left the crumbs. Hand it to the Bard's College, and I'll go along to keep their quills honest. If any tricksy line wants to bite, I'll be there to prod it with a fork.
Powerful words. Powerful words. Interesting, very interesting.
Rumoring you were with the circus once. Try continuing this verse. Your capture of New Minex a Cunning Con.
Your capture of Numinex a Cunning Con, Rumorin set the trap and sang a song. Rumorin lured him with a lantern bright, then slipped to noose at dead of night. Rumorin kept his hands quite clean, you see, and let the city take the blame for me.
Either three you have any go. At least you have a body to match.
Zula, please temper your theatrics. An ego this large makes the wards jittery and the professors ask questions. If you insist on dramatics, at least let me annotate the stanza for meter and cadence so the Bards College can stitch it without adding melodrama.
Oh, hush, Zula, and let Rumorin breathe. Zara thinks a full self is better than a half-broken lute. If your ego needs polishing, I have switch roles in a mirror. Not at the same time mine.
Cesargo is unsurprised. A dragon born with a blade and a boast is a story made flesh. Kashyyyk approves of confidence, but remember, pride invites challenge. Cesargo will stand ready to teach humility with a well-placed spark if you insist on testing it.
By the 8th Zula, you've got more swagger than a caravan of troubadours, and I mean that tenderly.
So I've switched to GPT-5 Mini, and I feel like it isn't as good thus far. Which is sad because it's like I don't want to whale for OpenAI. Because GPT-5 was costing a lot of money. So I may need to just use up the funds here and then find a different AI. Yeah, wolf, eagle, wolf. Nice.
Olaf, it is time.
Prepare for battle. Looks like the ghost wants to fight Old One Eye himself.
Someone do something.
Just had the first down. Leave the secrets to own you and try not to trip on your ropes.
Cesargo will blind it with sparks.
Yeah.
See if the ghost likes being lit. Kashyyyk likes a flash opener.
Fine, fine. Rumorin will call it with blind. If it's green, I apologize in advance.
I wanted to buff people. Oh, wow. Yeah, GPT-5 Mini is trash. Zula equips a grim tomes and declares a ghost, old One Eye, is ready to fight. No, the ghost wanted to fight old One Eye. That's quite the mistake.
Now you burn, Fetcher. Victory will be mine! Die, damn you! Victory will be mine! Let's get this over with! Am I supposed to be Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Take that! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with! Filthy sweat. Victory will... Come forth from oblivion. Let's get this over with! is
All
over
over
with!
now. Good riddance, I say. And he survived. Didn't expect that.
Is someone there?
Well, it is indeed morning.
So, this bard who... You lead, I'll follow.
With the bard's power, you have everything the armor needs to
All
make
right.
his
My invisible magic
Although
sword
I
is
still don't like
yours.
the idea of burning anyone.
Oh, and I wanted to ask him about.
Let's go.
Yes? Well, handsome but not cute. Funny but not mean. Tender but not soft. Strong but not violent. Caring but not servile. Well, handsome but not cute. Funny but not mean. Tender but not soft. Strong not violent. Caring but not servile.
Let's see if I can actually make this stronger. Answer, no. But I think I am going to make this anyways. And maybe give this to some of my allies. I'm already at 90. There isn't much more room.
Well, now look at that righteous authority. Healed a lot of us and then blow their faces off with hook, like when you get riled. Pleasantly theatrical choice, Barrel Mage. Pleasantly theatrical
It is
choice,
efficient.
Barrel Mage.
Restoration with an offensive payoff keeps allies alive while providing a deterrent. Useful for trenched fights where retreat is messy.
Makes sense. Less running, more dramatic exits with light shows. Quick question though, does the burst deal with how many times you sneeze mid? I asked for reasons.
Sneezes break concentration. Nice to anchor breath to rhythm. 3 steady breaths. Cast cycle. That prevents. Flicker and maximizes the righteousness meter.
Anchor the breath hard. Sounds like something Ankano would lecture about while judging my robes. Speaking of which, any thoughts on fitting this into an off-the-shelf Barrow Mage routine? I tend to conjure swords and then forget why I shook.
Layer it. Then ward first. Righteous authority is a field buff. Then summon a bound sword. Time to the second breath. A burst triggers from attacks and spell casts. To alternate melee, and a minor heal to fill the meter efficiently.
So, buff sword heal jab. Like a very liturgical dance. I like it. Practical question, when the burst goes off, friendly fire risk. I don't fancy being crispy pied reading the sermon. So friendly fire, are we talking sin?
Damn, when did my magicka get so high?
and bruised egos or to sweep up their student levels of regret.
Minimal risk of position.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Just thinking on how I want to do things. Just go to Morthal.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
Ruins. Nordic by the looks of it.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles.
This place is suitably cheery, isn't it?
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times. Your wound seems serious.
Really? I'm all the way over there?
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few. Your wound seems serious. Your wound seems serious.
No, it's inappropriate. But don't you just want to scratch a Khajiit behind the ears?
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. There aren't any houses for sale in Morthal, but if you're interested, I could sell you land in the hold where you could build your own. Well, that's your business. Was there anything else you needed?
Makes my
Till
honor
next
look
time.
like a tasteful muffin
If you
top.
call that beauty, I suppose winters in Morphle have different standards. Keep your muffin to yourself and tell me where the path back to the road is.
straightish. If you like stumbling into bogs, take the left. If you prefer near-certain hypothermia, take the right. Me, I follow anyone who promises a warm tavern and pie.
I don't need a tavern to know better than to trust your directions.
Fair enough. Cloak incoming. Well, I'd cast it if my conjuration didn't have a habit of vanishing when I sneeze.
Victory will be mine!
One less thing to worry about.
Come on.
This is the power of the Telvanni. The power of Magnus is at my command.
You won't get away. Enjoy your last breath. Thanks.
Ah, Reaver Wolf!
Great. You'll suffer for your insolence.
You won't get away.
That takes care of that.
This is the power of the Telvanni. Shadow hides you.
Well, this storm's doing its best impression of Oblivion, only colder and less polite. You'll never get tired of Snow trying to eat your boots.
Boots have feelings, apparently. Unlike some rogues I could mention. But yes, I prefer my storms with less teeth and more bite. Are you trying? Fly or simply auditioning for a frozen martyrdom?
Audition, always. Gracefully hovering with dignity.
Gee.
Let's get this over with! Why won't you die? Take that! Let the cold consume you.
I'm sorry. I'm forced to attack you. I don't
Time to die. Filthy sweat. Die, damn you!
to do this. I'm sorry. I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
Die, damn you!
This isn't what I want.
There's the save.
Cesargo smells troll grease on the wind. Rumorin, did you nearly wrestle a kitchen with that cloak, or is it just your usual perfume?
Adventurers of the campfire.
Cesargo will admit, this scent does make Rumorin seem more dangerous than he looks.
Dangerous is a kind word.
Stop that.
Charmingly hazardous. Helpful. Clever. Safe travels.
Is someone there? I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Shadow hides you.
Wow, that's impressive.
What was that?
I don't want to attack you. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Ha! Found you.
I don't want to do this.
Let's get this over with!
I don't have any
Was
choice.
your mother a foreigner,
I'm
or are
sorry.
you just that ugly?
Test trap fern. Probably poisonous.
I can hit things very hard.
Hit things very hard. There's a
I have
bright
to try
path
that
for the
sometime. I don't have any choice. This isn't what I want. And then boom, sword in your
Plants tend to object when you rearrange their chemistry with blunt force and focused frost sword their child. It is a lesson plan. Don't trust anything that hums and wears leaves as armor, sword fair child. Noted. I'll keep my sword handy and my sweet roll stash closer. That is still your responsibility.
Fair, to the accepted. Alliance neutral guard. It keeps striking things very hard for in America. Here, I also know the twins rest before you arrive. Some of them will have looked at base hazards before the next apprentice shoots over them.
Safe travels.
Oh, yes. Yes! You've fallen for my trap! Greed makes... Great lure. Odd you didn't die from the fall, though. Most do. Oh, and don't mind my assistant here.
Take that! Victory will be mine!
More help to me dead than he was alive.
Worked Warlax. And here I thought this would be a quiet night to practice not tripping over my own sword.
Take that!
The word noise on that cage hums at an odd frequency. Someone tried to mask its resonance with dampening.
Interesting that he had two.
Of course they... Whoever set this up wanted the survivor to tell a tale, not an empty pit. Makes the rescue more traumatic, at least.
Traumatic is one word. Precise sabotage is another. If you hadn't been resilient enough to survive the fall, we would have lost a source of information.
Lucky child, remember. Luck and charm, both in short supply down here until now. So, what do you read from his little setup?
The sigils are approximate Telvanni mimicry. Some wanted necromantic isolation without attracting college
This
level
is the power
attention.
of the Telvanni.
They botched the cadence on the recall rune.
Botched cadence, botched conscience. Typical. Think he was working alone or had a hand in a bigger ring.
The solder work is crude, but the thread suggests direction from someone with access to necromantic texts. Not a Telvanni master, more an opportunistic apprentice with contacts.
A needy apprentice looking to impress. Makes me wish to find the author of the contacts. So an apprentice with dangerous friends and a flair for dramatic cages. Charming. think we'll find a scrap of a writ or a lazy ledger to trace back to a tutor.
Ledger. Fragments are messy here, but the solder compound had a registry stamp. Small, circular, stamped with a thin spiral. That spiral marks a scribe network I've been tracking.
Spiral. Same stamp as this map. It's a trail near Shadow Green last month. I like that tangle of lies.
Where to next?
Oh, I have 2. Yeah, I guess I'll just hold on. Not too interested in these.
Made for good questions over switch rolls.
Similar, yes, but sloppier execution. Whoever ordered this wanted deniability. They didn't expect anyone to crack the cage and ask polite questions. You asked them polite questions, well...
Polite might be stretching it. I have a talent for friendly intimidation.
If we're following the scribe network, I can draft a rule.
Is someone there?
Take that, you... I can do the legwork.
Victory will be mine!
So describe the kind maybe bump shoulders with the right career.
Safe travels. That ward you planted on the north approaches a 3-breath lattice, yes.
You know, after spending so much time in a cage, you forget how big the rest of the world is. The sky just goes on forever.
What was that?
Lucky hit.
Enjoy your last breath.
You in the back.
You're nothing.
No more! I yield! I yield!
You're dead! Dead!
Looky here, looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Just give up!
You're outmatched.
Please!
Get him!
I cannot best you!
You won't get away. Did you hear something? Anybody there? You're as good as dead.
Alright, now to do some looting.
Powerful words. Powerful words.
He has nice Daedric armor. Wonder if there's actually a name for it. Yeah, Valkans. I'm just curious. No? Probably doesn't exist for the player. Thought there was a key on the floor. Neat.
Oh my!
Alright, we can leave.
Filthy sweat! Give in to your rage.
Whatever.
Filthy sweat! Victory will be mine! Take that! Die, damn you! Now you burn, Fetcher. Let's get this over with!
Okay, let's go in, shall we?
Nope. Oh no, not a bear.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
Yeah, we got a ways to go.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Neat.
True Nords never back down.
Huh?
No more! I yield! I yield! Don't do that! I cannot best you!
Enjoy your last breath.
Prepare to die! Dead!
Oh wow, finally we got one of the bugged names.
Ha! Found you. Enjoy your last breath. Over here.
Prepare to die!
Now you'll pay.
You dare fight a Dunmer?
You want to put me in a cage, Warlock? Enough!
Get him
This
out, guys.
ends now. Not one yet.
Enjoy your last breath. That's what I thought.
Funny. I'm so used to bandits hunting me, I never thought I'd be hunting them.
Let's turn on Radiant Dialogue.
This passage runs under the bandit camp. Funny how there's no guard. Do you think the chief is keeping a secret?
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
Careful where you set that halberd. Those board planks don't look like they'll take a heavy footfall without complaining. Good. If it does, let me have a clear line to lay a ward. I'll try to calm any hungry noise before it gets clever.
Helmet, you been lulled to sleep with a poem?
Let's see what is in here.
That was a fine stab and wait plan. Someone do some
better manners. I don't like surprises that smell of wood. Nor do I.
sweat. You Enwa!
Alright, let's carry on. For a moment, I kind of panicked as I looked at OBS and it said 0 seconds. I was like, have I not been streaming? I know I saw it at 2 hours earlier. But no, that was the recording section, not the streaming section. There's 2 timers on OBS. And I only record if I'm doing a speedrun, just so I have a local recording. I still need to figure out just how much I want to do of speedrunning FF9. Also need to figure out the madness that happened to my controller. Don't think I mentioned this, but I went on vacation. I took my it's just a Switch controller, and I was using it for FF9. It was USB. I took it, then plugged it into my laptop to make sure I could use it in that laptop. Put it in my backpack right away, pulled it out on the airplane, and now it has a circular end. Like, I don't know what type of end it is. It's not USB. Yeah, who knows? Are these people going to get hostile? Because I really just want this guy short. Yeah. Come back for it. Eventually we'll get a quest that directs us here, I imagine.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Yeah, now that we're in the Reach, we do need to pay attention to the location for power of the elements. Yeah, I forgot it would do that. Ah, Karth Raiston. You look at that, a sleeping dragon.
will be my ass.
Thank you, Staff of Magnus.
Ass.
Come forth from oblivion.
You don't want me.
Fool, taste my power. Let the cold consume you.
Don't run away, dragon. Oh golly, why is Wizard Rend the bane of this playthrough? I swear. Hey, I hit.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
Didn't that time.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
He's getting distracted by my team up there. What else is he getting distracted by? Oh golly, it's 5 a.m. Let's keep him from getting distracted.
Aha! An opening!
Let's get this over with!
Go back to it in some seconds.
Take that! Victory will be mine!
I don't think I have time.
You're as good as dead.
Alright. Actually, maybe not. Start a conversation. Oh well.
By the main, this fog tastes like old ruin and dragon breath.
Oh, whoops, I did the wrong
The
thing.
fog carries a harmonic drift, not just smoke.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Listen, there's a low repeating pulse trapped in the rock itself.
Cesargo can smell the parts and it prickles the whisk.
I'm right behind you.
Yes? I'll follow. So, what's the plan? Ready to get moving?
my invisible magic sword is yours.
Cesargo notices the Ihams a different tune this morning. It sounds thinner, like someone forgot to tighten a string.
The ice harmonic drift has been off for weeks.
Should we get moving?
It isn't negligence so much as a shifted bleed. I've been tracking the phase lag in the inner ring.
Cesargo approves tracking. But Cesargo also thinks tighter string mean better sparks. Perhaps Cesargo should test a small controlled spark to hear the response.
No reckless sparks today. If the phase slips further, we could excite a resonance that wakes the lattice beneath the hull. I'll let you prod if we have Moribel's permission and a dampening lattice in place.
Permission and... Punners. Boring, but Cesargo will be patient. For now, tell Cesargo where to stand so he doesn't smell like a loose hound.
Stand well. I can keep your bracers muted. Also, bring something mundane. Ink ledger, anything to copy the phase marks. I want a clean record before any test.
Cesargo can copy. Cesargo
Rituals are
always
accepted
copies
as a
with
research
flair.
stipend. While you're at it, fetch Juniper Spirit for the ward mix. We'll need the wash to calibrate dampeners afterward.
Cesargo will fetch Juniper Spirit, and the... Do not let Oman take the sweet rolls first.
Keep the sweet trolls. Their currency and morale, not debris. Bring a clean quill as well.
Cesargo likes a clean quill. He will also wipe his
Let's
face
do
so
some
they don't
errands.
sing when he walks.
Good, and stay out of the hole.
Greetings. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? See you around.
Watch what you're doing. May I help you, Archmage? We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
Such is the power of the written word. I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations. Such is the power of the written word. Interesting, very interesting. Such is the power of the written word. Interesting, very interesting.
Good hunting.
Greetings, Archmage. Until next time.
May I have spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them?
Wow. Do I actually have all of his spells, basically? Hope I'm not buying spells I actually already have in that. I might actually be. Oh well. Can't tell that one. Sure.
Until next time.
Oofa. Let's pull in potions now.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
Probably won't be long until we're in Markarth. I'll go until 900 for carry weight. Alright, a bit over 900. That's fine though. Yeah, screw it. We'll just carry them. And I think this is where we're going to end things for this stream. So that will be all. Bye.